Howdy folks, Cal Ditmar, the Trapping Fool out here. Decided I got time today. I'm going to do this other video on spinning reels for redoing line on them. Got it kind of set up over here already on my table. I'll get spinned around here and get set up. This one's actually got line on it, so we're going to take the line off first and I'll show you how I do that, and then we'll get the line put on it. So get set up over here on the table and we'll get going here. You can see the drill here. What I've done is just a screw-in thing for like hanging tools on. Put it in here and I've tied it around. I've got it started here, but my bail is open on the reel here. Busted rod tip, that's usually what I do. Got this bail open. Line's already wrapped a little bit here, and then we'll go ahead and take this line right off this reel. There we go, all done. Now what I'll do is I'll just cut this and pitch it. So, line's off. Alright, let's turn down a little bit more here. Alright, as you can see I got a spinning reel here. This is a spinning reel with the bail on it and so forth. Line here, I'm going to put some 10-pound line on this. This is one of my walleye rods that I use on the bottom. Let me get this strung through here real quick. In fact, I think for demonstration, we'll just go through this eye here. Alright, again, just like on the others, I always do a slip knot. So you got the line here, come around again. Usually 2 times around is all I do. See that? It's one around twice. Then I come up from the bottom with the tag end. So what you end up with is a knot, a slip knot right here. See it going? Wet the line. Gotta wet the line, otherwise it burns and breaks. Trim off your tag end. And you've got a nice slip knot here now. See how that slides? Alright. Open the bail, make sure the bail's open, put the loop in there. I usually try and keep it low, bottom here, pull on a little bit to get it tight. Alright, she's tight there. Flip the bail over. Take a couple wraps on it just to hold it. Now, this is a very important part. When you're looking at your reel, see how this is spinning around this way? So when you turn the handle, it's going clockwise around there. When your line comes off your spool, shut this down. When your line comes off the spool looking at it, it has to go the opposite way. So see how it's coming off of there counterclockwise off the spool? See that? Do it one more time so you can see. It's coming off clockwise, so the line's coming off this way. When you reel, it puts it on the spool this way with your reel. So, has to be opposites. Because see, if you don't, see the twist I got going on here already? That's what happens. all you're going to do is twist this all the way through the spool, and it's going to be nothing but headaches for you. So we'll get this tight here again. Get the line tight. You want to keep some tension on it. I usually use a couple fingers here. Keep tension on it here. We know we're going clockwise on the reel here. We want to come off counterclockwise off the spool here. So we'll get that set up. And then usually I try and keep right over wherever. If I've got it lined all the way through, I'll keep the tip over there, spool, and then start putting it on. I'm keeping tension on the line here. I'm reeling in, and you can see how there's no or very little kinking going on in that line. Then we'll fill this spool up. So hopefully you understand the clockwise and counterclockwise here for filling your spool. Alright. On spinning rods or spinning reels, that's about as high as I want to get. I mean, it's probably a little far, and one way to find out is if you open the reel, pull a little bit, yeah, that's about right. Because when I open this bail here and pull, the line doesn't just fall off of it. If you've got too much on, it'll just keep falling off. So I like to go just a little bit more than normal. You could actually do a little bit less, but I like to have a little bit more line there to play with to start, because using slip bobbers and stuff, fishing rivers like I do, this is one of my walleye rods that I use jigs on, the line gets cut up. So the more line you have, the better off you are a lot of times. However, don't fill this all the way up to where when you open a spool, all the line just falls off. In fact, I got extra line here. We'll go more. Now, when I open this, you pull on a little bit, well, it's still not doing it. There we go. It's starting to come off and twist is what happens. See that? If you've got too much line on there, which I apparently don't have enough yet to really do it, that's what starts happening. Anyways, okay, now we'll cut the line off. Cut it off there, and we'll get a reel. Actually, we'll spool this up real quick. Let me grab the jig I had on it. Grab the jig here that I had on it. We'll get this off. Real quick, I'll show you a palomer knot with this. How I attach almost all my terminal tackle is tied on with the palomer knot. So give me a second here, let me get strung all through my rod here. A palomer knot. Double the line over. Take it through the eye. Doubled over. See that? See how the line's still doubled here? You do a half hitch, which is your first knot in your shoelace. Just an overhand knot is all this is. You tag in with the loop here. Notice I'm still holding on to the tag end here where it's loose. Your loop here goes all the way over your lure then. See what I did there? I went all the way through. Pull it tight. Like always, wet it, and then tighten it all the way up. And that's usually where I bite it off with my teeth, and that's why my teeth are so dull on the front anymore. Trim your tag end, and there you have it, the palomer knot. This is one of the strongest knots I've found for anything. I use it on my cat hooks and everything. I've got a few other knots, but maybe I'll do a video on knots. Turn this around here. I might do a video on knots and tying lines together if you guys would like that. Drop me a comment in the comments here. Let me know that you'd like to see that on my YouTube channel here. That wraps up the respooling spinning rods now, spinning reels. So hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Cal's Outdoors. Find me on Facebook. I've got an outdoor page at Cal's Outdoors 2016. It's Cal's Outdoors on Facebook is what it is my group. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. Follow me here on YouTube so when I do more video uploads or new ones, you get notification right away for it. So appreciate the time. Thanks for watching. Till next time, Trapping Fool out.